Guys, all of life it's who you know. I think that we kind of over the years have made a bigger deal about it in Hollywood because acting is so subjective that it's nice that when you know somebody, it helps you get an opportunity, and therefore you could be just as good as the next guy. It's not the same as being a football player or a baseball player or a violinist, where just the pure ability to play something is clear to someone, because a lot of people think some Oscar winners aren't good actors and other people have never won an Oscar. So it's a very subjective thing. So we do get caught up in the it's who you know part, and I'm not against it. But this webinar is dedicated, guys, to turning that around. Okay, so let's turn that statement around and go, it's who knows you. Because who knows you doesn't mean that you have to meet everybody. And where I decided to get that phrase from, going years back, comes from the old phrase called Hollywood Q. Hollywood Q is a phrase that's used to talk about back in the day when we used pure Nielsen ratings, long before digital media, long before YouTube and Hulu and Netflix and everything else, when we had 3 or 4 networks and everybody watched everything by what we call appointment television. It was on a schedule. This is when we had to watch it. Now you can watch stuff whenever you want. But when we did that, we had Nielsen ratings. And people would go and be able to kind of measure your Nielsen ratings for your show. And that's how advertisers charge for advertising. That's how the business works. Well, the phrase within Hollywood was always your Hollywood Q, because it's how many people here know you or know of you. So it's who knows you is a much larger scope. There are people in other parts of the country and other parts of the world that may know of me and know me because they really like Castle, or they really like watching Lost or Judging Amy or some show that I've done.